From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Way inside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Pena gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. Well struck left field, carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Ripped to right. And that's the third out. Scoreless after one. So runner at second, 2 down. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Come on, Shea.
Man at second. High fly ball right field. Lamb has a beat on it, and that will end the inning. We'll move to the runner at first with 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll. In the air, right field. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And there's a foul ball. Into center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. So 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Nathaniel O'Brien. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Twins back at Target Field. And now for the Twins, Angel Henao. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. So a man on base to start the inning. Dominique Valencia, the next Twin up to hit. The 0-2. High fly ball right field. Lamb settles underneath it, and that is that. Lamb steps in. Pitcher's been gliding through this lineup, barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's time to put the brakes on that cruise control. Just have to stay patient, wait for a pitch in the zone, and drive it.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota, we go to the 9th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So 2 down. Charles Queen getting ready to hit. Right side, and this should do it. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-1. That one missing inside.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Zingy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. In the air, right field. Carroll gets under it. And there's one down. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Angel Henao. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Safely into 3rd with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. He had
1 out. Runner at second. Kalen Culpepper digs in now. Runner edges away at second. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and that's the inning. 1 run. Lamb stepping in now. 2 outs. Traffic on the bases. He's got the hammer in hand, and all he sees is nails.
Well, if he drops one in, this one is over, Boo. Big spot right here.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The Guardians trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Carroll coming on. He's got it. And that is that. 1 run. Shea Langoliers, the next Twin up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under this one. And that will end the inning. So 2 down, and now Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now the 0-1. That one way inside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 26th of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
That home run was a no doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
So a man at first. Nathaniel O'Brien will hit next. One strike away. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 12th of the season, and they cut into the lead. Angel Henao now at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb played pretty well in this win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Charlie Lamb with an incredible season so far, leading the league. One down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Man at second. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going. Gone.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Runners are at the corners, one away. Outside low, and that is ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Lamb stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot singing. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
And fouled off. The Yankees trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Breaking ball misses down and away. Chase DeLauder in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Activity in the bullpen. Brent Hedrick, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cabrera getting loose as well. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
He gets there on a slide. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. But they scored. Here's the left fielder, Donald Yokoyama. Tied at 4. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Charlie Lamb. He swings and fouls 1 off. Here comes the 0-1. Hedrick, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. 1-2 now. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it remains 2-2. In the air to left center. Jones settles under this one. 1 away. Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Edouard Julien. Swing and a pop-up. Pisano settles underneath it. And that'll do it. The Guardians strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Lamb played pretty well in this win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
1 down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And that one hammered, carrying well. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Base hit into the outfield. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's out on the tag. Fought off foul. tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have.
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance, though.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
He's got it. That is the inning. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Way outside, ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sanchez in position, and that'll do it. First and second, 2 outs, and the batter will be the shortstop. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb drifts towards it, and that is that. And now here is Mark Good. 1 strike away. Ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Lamb digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Siggy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
That's a ball.
Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League. And it gets by him.
Relay.
And he'll pull into second safely.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because
he's trying for third.
Yeah!
Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. On the ground to short, Lombard. To first, run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Lamb, a former MVP. He made his major league debut when he was 19 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025. Bazzana off of first with 2 away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fouled off left side. And now the 0-1. Misses the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside with a breaking ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Runner at first with 2 away. Esmeralin Valdez stepping in now for the Yankees. Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. In there safely.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hauls it in to end the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. And now it's going to be Edouard Julien. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. So up next for New York, Jonathan Ornelas. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. This could end it. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Number 13 digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boo. Time to come through in the clutch. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have.
Struck him out looking. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Lamb played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win. 1 hit, but 3 strikeouts on the day.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Charlie Lamb looking to bounce. All right, ready to go here. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. Takes it in for the out. One out man at first. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Here's the 0-2. That's a base hit. Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
0-1. Bubich with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. There's a swing and a miss.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. DeVries under this one. 2 down. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the second. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In the air, right field. Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. 2 outs, runner at first. Next up for the A's, Dalton Varsho. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man.
Lamb digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether...
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Ball. Lay off that pitch down.
Tied up here in the early going. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone. In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Base hit. 1 run in already. Back safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Wells in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow,
climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. What a stop.
Hold up here.
Here's
Hold up here.
one. Double play. What a twin killing. Lamb steps in, 2 outs, down to the scoreboard, but you just need one at bat to light the match, Siggy.
And this guy's got the spark in him, Boog. Get on base and see what happens next.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay to second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Late swing, foul to the left.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Bichette
Get down, get down, get down.
gets him easily, ends the inning. So 2 down, Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. In the air, right field, and that'll do it. Nothing doing. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 6-4.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts.
Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
1 down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
1 out away from this game being.
Runner at first with 2 away. Dalton Varsho up next for the A's. Payoff pitch. On the ground. Oh, a great flip.
No, he's in there.
Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Tap to first. And that is the ball game. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
First and second, no outs. Leo DeVries getting ready to hit. That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front.
Well, they strike first.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Here's the throw. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Lamb stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Out number 3. Lamb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
That is the inning. 1 down. And now Leo DeVries. In the air, right field, Lamb under it, and a couple of quick outs. Back here in Cleveland, digging in, Lawrence Butler. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here!
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Lamb takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there.
Oh, he can't bring it in. Now he turns and heads for second.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Fires to third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Rips that one to right. Lamb moving back for this one. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
0-1. This one's smoked on its way out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Fly ball to right. One up, one down. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Up the middle, DeVries takes it to the base for the force out. They don't come much. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. The Guardians down to their final strike. In the air, right field, Butler drops steps, heads back on it. And that'll do it. The A's strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Lamb crossed a milestone off his list as he reached the 1,000 career hit mark.
And Boog, to get to this point, I mean, it's not enough just to be good. You have to be consistent. You know, less than 6% of MLB players get to the 1,000 hit mark in their career. I only got to 609, so I have to give it up to him on a nice achievement.
So 2 down, Leo DeVries up next for the A's. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Now the Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like
he's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Paz launched a homer in his most recent game. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And saved. A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. So 2 down. Bichette up to the dish. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Lamb recently taking home Player of the Month honors. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
New inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. This one in the air, right field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. One away. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Rips one to right. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here in Cleveland, ready now for the 5th inning. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
In the air, right field, and that's the 3rd out.
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Leo DeBreeze will hit next. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Hit in the air, left field. DeLauter under it, and that'll do it. The Guardians with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb had a great showing in the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb getting set. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. High fly ball, right field. 2 away. First and second here, no outs. In the air, right field. Bench settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And how about this, Siggy? He is the best OPS in the American League. Just missed. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Caught up in a rundown now. Relay to second. The tag, and he's out. Can't get back in time. Lamb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
Fouls away the first offering. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. To third. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play. But they tie it up late here. A run scoring on the play. Lamb digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing, and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
In the air, left field, and there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Chase DeLauder now at the plate. The winning run on second base. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. Ball game.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians, the American League leader in batting average this season. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run homer. Home run number 30 on the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Second inning set to go. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Alex Bregman. The 0-1. In the air, right field. 2 away now. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Ball inside.
Throw to second. Save.
Well, that deal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second.
Oh, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
There's a swing and a miss. Breaking ball inside. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Stepping in, Carson Benj. In the air, right field, Lamb. Should have this one. 2 down. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1 left for the Guardians. They lead 4-0. So here's the Royals DH, Cam Smith. This one in the air, right field, and it gets by him. Here comes Bregman around third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Tying run at the plate. Out towards right center field. Lamb has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Lamb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
0-2 now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Oh, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Cam Smith will hit next. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Left field. And it drops in. And that's a 1-out single.
Oh, boy, you really squared up that one.
Waste no time there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now a quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan Aranda. 2-2. In the air right field. And that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it 3-2. Runner on at third, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 13,
Lamb with 4 runs batted in his last game.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Swinging a foul straight back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. High fly ball right field. Bench on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
1 down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Lamb steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
The 0-2.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Ball.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That a way to square it up. Great job.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. Pitch
That's inside. That's a ball.
Throws, skips past him.
Out.
Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. So the tying run in scoring position now. Cam Smith steps in for the Royals. 1 strike away. This one in the air, center field. Pajas in and to his right, and that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Charlie Lamb getting ready. Lamb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand was a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
What a stop.
Come on.
And they get the out. Lamb locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Chris, nobody in the league has a better batting average than he does right now. 2 on, 2 outs. Ripped to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Lamb stepping in now. This offense has been quiet. A big swing could change everything.
Yeah, and somebody's got to crack it open, Boog. Just need to flip the momentum.
That's the ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it hits the base of the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away. Chase DeLauder digs in now. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
The designated hitter,
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Way to swing it back.
And up next for Cleveland, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 in this one. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight.
Runner goes again. Swing and a pop-up. Forwards under it. And makes the grab. That's out number 2. Manager out of the... Edward Bizardo gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them.
And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Lars Nootbaar. In the air, right field. 2 down. Here's Matt Olson down. Cantillo is just 1 strike away. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
1 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. This one in the air, center field. Nootbaar under it. 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
Back at right field. Bottom half of inning number 2. So the Cleveland Guardians have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow, what a play.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive. Caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Bouncer to Young. Fires to first in time.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
So 2 down. Lars Nootbaar steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out towards right center field. Pajes has a beat on it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the... Here's Andres Jimenez. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ball. That one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force, and that is that. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Cole Young getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. His 11th of the year.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. 2 away. Here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Matt Olson steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Lamb digging in now. If baseball had a delete key, this is when you'd hit it. One big swing, and it's like none of it happened.
Call it the RBI erase function, dude. Just need one line drive to clear the cache.
That one back. Going, gone! A 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Lamb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
This one in the air, center field. Nootbaar in position. One up, one down.
Woo! He was all over that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jack Caglione now at the plate. One strike away. And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Lamb added one more to that hitting streak. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Charlie Lamb, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. Outside low, and that's ball one. Lamb with a homer in his last game.
Ball, hard.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next one misses. Ball 3.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Just starting out here in Arlington. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there, not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. Stowers settles under it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lamb in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. And a 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Duran off of first with 2 away. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it. Lamb stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Wallner on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Arlington. On to the bottom of the 8th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field. Lamb under this one. And there's 1 down. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Hard hit, but right at him and left. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Cantillo trying to send this to extra innings. High fly ball, right field. And that is the inning. On to extra innings. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In the air, left field, and that is foul. The 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out.
That's the ball.
Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
2-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Austin Wells next to bat for Cleveland. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Go-ahead run on base. Austin Wells digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
In there, sets him down on strikes. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Stepping in, Josh Naylor. Man at second. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. He gets there. Winning run at third with only one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Lamb steps in. Late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boo. You stay in the moment and deliver.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Missed with a changeup. Ball two. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground.
Come on, get here, get here, get here.
Zips it to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Lamb stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go-ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And a slow curve drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hit connects on the curveball, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Queen in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. So they're all loaded up. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it remains 2-2. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That's outside. And it's 3-2. Ball four, and that's the ball game. A walk-off walk. Fouls away the first offering. All loaded up here in extra innings. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-1. Slice the other way and foul. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here deep into extra innings. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. That one is absolutely belted, and this one looks like trouble. In comes the winning run, and the Rangers finally walk it off. 6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. And now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Back to the mound. It hit him.
Find the ball.
The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. There's a swing and a drive.
Get out, ball. Get out.
That one back there, and a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
1-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on the first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Back at Globe Life Field. Bottom 4, Luis Oliva stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Lamb stepping in. If offense were a campfire, they're freezing. Standing there with 2 sticks and some hope.
Yeah, and you got to start rubbing them together fast, Boog, before the pitcher throws another shutout log on it.
And how about this, Siggy? He is the best OPS in the American League. Touches down for a knock, and there goes the no-hitter. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
That one just misses. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. 1 out. Runner at second. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Good job to fight that one off. Sets him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Whoa.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On a line out towards center. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the offense, but not. Lamb digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The Rangers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses there. Full count now.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back in Arlington. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Tommy Troy stepping in for the Rangers. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked.
Digging in, Mark Good. 1 strike away. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb with an okay game in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb, leading the AL in batting average. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Into center, Oliva flying after this one. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So 2 down. Matt Wallner will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the inning. So the Cleveland Guardians have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 9.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Back in Arlington, Charlie Lamb. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Smith. And there's 1 down. Here's Josh Naylor. 1-2 here. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 1 up, 1 down. Now the third baseman. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next,
Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-2. Base knock, center field.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Just missed.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Nope. Ball two.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Emiliano Teodo up and throwing. Shota also getting ready. Got him swinging for the K.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Down, down, down.
Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. And up next for Cleveland, Austin Wells. In there at the knees, strike one. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one hit to right. He's there. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw home. He beats it. It's 5-0. Manager out of the dugout. A new arm into the game. The righty, Emiliano Teodo.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Kyle Manzardo stepping in for the Rangers. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. Now here is Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the third baseman. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. The throw home. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Base runner decided to...
1 down. So now it's Corey Seager. And that's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down. Josh Naylor stepping in for the Rangers. This could end it. Left field. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
That's tremendous.
So digging in, Howard Graham. The tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Base hit into the outfield. Play at the plate,
No.
and they take the lead. 1 out man at first. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. The 0-2. That's a hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Lamb digging in, go-ahead run in scoring position, and a seasoned hitter at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, if he gets something he likes, Boog, he's not going to miss it. This is what you play for.
Now the 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. A 3-run dinger. His 34th of the season. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 9-6.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So runner at second, 2 down. Oliva now at the plate. Then on second, 2 down. Here's a high chopper. Pena. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Charlie Lamb is ready to go. So up next, Charlie Lamb, the American League leader in batting average this season. Ball one there.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late swing, foul to the left.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so
swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Austin Wells digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 0-1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Check swing called strike. That's strike two.
But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
That one close, rule the ball. Ball 2.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. This one in the air, center field. Jenkins settles under it, brings it in, and that's the inning. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel O'Brien. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Lamb steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
Late swing, fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, O'Brien. Fires over to first. Bang, bang play. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Two-0. Foul ball there. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. Rips that one to right. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. Angel Henao getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for Minnesota,
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Outside low. Ball one.
Ball two.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 on with 2 away. Nathaniel O'Brien, the next twin up to hit. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. In the air to left center. DeLauder drifts towards it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Lamb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher singing.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog, just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Fouled off. He was late. Lamb with a homer in his last game. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Campbell has it for 1. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Going. Gone. He got just enough of that. So 2 down. And now the DH, Dominique Valencia. In the air, right field, Lamb settles under this one, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the air. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that is that. We go to here in Cleveland, Charlie Lamb steps in, league leader in OPS singing.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Sends it across to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Go ahead run on base. This is Corbin Carroll. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it, brings it in. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. O'Brien. And that is that. And next for Minnesota, Dominique Valencia. Fly ball to right. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Runner on 3rd after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout.
So runner at 2nd, 2 down. Austin Wells digs in for the Guardians. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins finally put an end to this one in 12. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
1 down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. Got the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. On the ground right side, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at 3rd. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to 3rd, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So 2 down. Now here is Kalen Culpepper. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Dive in, gets down. Could be extra bases. And he'll pull into 2nd safely.
He was all over that one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Walker Jenkins, the next Twin up to hit. In the air, right field, Lamb. Under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
High fly ball, right field. Has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
This one in the air, right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Out towards right center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Guardians, the lefty.
Now it's the right fielder. Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the third out. Twins wind up stranding 1, so no change in the score. Lamb stepping in, bottom of the 9th, winning run to the plate, has a shot to end it right here.
Yeah, Boog, and these are the moments hitters dream about. Time to make something happen. Get your name written into the history books.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. That's a little bit low. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard hit to right center. Nice grab on the run. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Schreiber is just 1 strike away. Base hit! Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
In there, sets him down on strikes. 1 down, and now the right fielder. The 1-2. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. Save!
No, he's in there.
He had a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Nice grab, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 10.
So now with one away and a man at second. Yeah, the batter now, Charles Queen. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done.
And up next for Cleveland, Brendan Donovan. 1 strike away. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Charlie Lamb ready to put on a show, playing just about to get started. Leading off, Toby Park. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. Then there's one down. Lamb digs in. He can't hide from it, Singy. He's been dominated in this matchup.
But here's a new opportunity, Boo. Got to take advantage and flip the script.
Gets him to chase after that one. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Come on, Charlie.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Up the middle.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out, beat it
Jump
out.
throw, and they get the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
High fly ball, right field. Lamb gets under it, and there's one down. One out, runner at second. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Right side, Rafaela throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Digging in, Dylan Cruz. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it. Out, number 2. Liner, base hit.
Find it.
Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So a man at first. At the plate, Charlie Lamb, 1 for 3. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Move to second, and he's back safely.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw, and it gets away. He'll score easily. It's 6-2. Here in Cleveland, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now it's William Contreras. In the air, right field, Lamb. Under it. And a quick out, number 1. First and second, 2 outs. Kevin McGonigal, the next to hit. Walters is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
So 2 down. Now here's Trent Grisham. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Red Sox already leading.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Back here in Cleveland. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Cleveland Guardians have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
Yeah, no doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
2 down. Now the third baseman, Kyle Karros. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Lamb on the move. Makes the catch. Inning over. So 2 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That's too high.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one popped up. Geloff under it. Takes it in for the out. Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here.
most times when a pitcher gives up a bomb, it was a mistake pitch. That was actually a great pitch, low on the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap to the hitter. He got around it, got it up in the air, and just an outstanding job on a difficult pitch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now, Dylan Cruz. The Guardians holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slice the other way. That's a base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Ends the inning after they racked up. All loaded up. Kevin McGonigal up next for the Red Sox. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that'll do it. The Guardians slug their way to a win in this one. Lamb had a good day at the office. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Lamb digs in, reigning Cy Young winner on the mound. No doubt these hitters know who they're dealing with today.
Yeah, and you can't just try to survive. You've got to find a way to be aggressive without getting greedy.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. Swings through that one for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Now, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 away. 1 down. Now here is Dylan Cruz. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, stepping in, Kyle Karros. Base hit into the outfield. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with 1 away. Dylan Cruz up next for the Red Sox. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't get too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
Man, you smoked that thing. Attaboy. Good job.
First offering. Runner goes.
Inside, ball one.
Pitch inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That's a
Ball
ball.
two.
Went with the sweeper. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's inside.
And
Ball
ball
four,
four
take
to
the
a board.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1. This
Ball
is
one.
again 5 in a row. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. On the ground right side, and that's a fair ball. Lamb around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Back now at Progressive Field. So stepping in for Boston, Dylan Cruz. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Lamb settles under this one, and there's one away. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today.
Find
It's
the ball,
base
find the ball,
hit.
find the ball.
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Ripped to right, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. And now it's William Contreras. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Lamb locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Booth.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. The Guardians with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Runner tags at second.
But he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajas. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Here comes Wells around third, and they cut the lead to 2. 2-run game and 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Tag.
On the tag, he's
And
out.
that's the ball game.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent him. But ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for each and every game.